And good morning. Here I am. Woohoo. And how are you today? Well, today was a really good day. It's been a great morning so far. I had a company this morning, which was awesome, and I had a couple of people spend the night last night. So I woke up this morning to a house of people in it and lots of activities so far. So for the lovely Luisha, welcome, welcome, welcome. And Luisha is in Spruce Grove right now, but she spent the night out here last night, and she's off to a beautiful retreat, an Om retreat, and I can't wait to hear all about the wonderful things that she does while she's away at this retreat. And hopefully, I get to see her on Sunday, possibly even Saturday night. Who knows? So, and Kim, welcome, welcome. The beautiful Kim is either in my living room or out in my yard. I don't know, but she's too spent the night last night. So yeah, good days. And all my animals are all doing well. The kittens have been playing tons this morning. It was nice to see them all playing and having fun. Having said all that, let's just tap into that beautiful energy. We're going to do two stones again today. We're going to go back to the great teachers and do the great teacher as well. So, everyone, just take a breath and say hello. If you just make a comment in the comments section, I'll be happy to draw a stone for you. And let's see what energy we're sitting in today. So, I'm going to start with Luisha. Luisha, you are sitting in the number 10. 5, 10, 10 sits in the middle of the medicine wheel, and that's pure intellection and measure. It doesn't matter how you measure up at the end of the day, for really only you judge, you matter. So pure intellect and measure is often we will find ourselves sitting in and trying to live up to other people's expectations of us, or what society thinks we should do, or what we think society thinks we should do. And in this case, it's asking you, Luisha, to step aside from that. Feel your heart and follow through with your heart space today, and really be open to all these beautiful things and all these beautiful people that you're going to be seeing and meeting new people out at that Om retreat, and just celebrating you today. So pure intellection measure, be your own best friend, sit in that beautiful energy. Just wait, and I'm just tapping into this a little bit more. This is also sitting in the number 10 of expanded awareness of yourself, of everything around you. So really be receptive today of people giving today. You're sitting in number 19, which is, and that love of self, that self love. If we can't love ourselves, it's hard to move forward and love someone else, because it's not a healthier relationship. So what it's asking you is to love, sit in that beautiful love of self, give yourself that great big hug today, and then receive all the things that people are going to receive you. You're going to get compliments, you're going to get a ton of hugs today, and just soak it right in. So good morning, Luisha, I love you. And so you're sitting in that, and let's pull a card for you today. You are sitting in sharing, and that's absolutely perfect. You are going to share energy, share each other's energetic and all the feelings today, and allow that beautiful energy of sharing, caring, and love, and just envelop it and really, really nurture it today. And just have an awesome day. And please give everyone a hug for me at the Om retreat. And I can't wait to hear all about that wonderful today. Miss Kim, welcome. I don't know where you are. You might be in my living room. You might be outside. And you are sitting in 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 of the earth count. Um, 9 and 19. 19 is pure science. What is pure science? Pure science is that DNA strand that has been put together for you, but it is the science of who you are, right down to that cellular energy, the cellular being of who you are. And we tap into all of that. And as you're changing, and literally it's that transformation. And it's also 19 is freedom. If you take a look at the deeper meaning with the Mayans. It's the freedom of self, the freedom of choice, the freedom of growing. You get to morph and change and create this being that you are, and allow yourself to sit in the flow of that today. You are also sitting in the I swear I can't make this up. You're sitting in the transformation, that transformation of who you are becoming. You are becoming this beautiful star being who is just man. I came here on earth to do these things, and I started with a rocky road so I could learn and I could get into all the little nooks and crannies and develop who I'm going to be. And now I've discovered who I want to be, and now I'm allowing that transformation to happen, and that is power. And in that beautiful transformation of power and freedom and growth, and it's just oozing out of you everywhere you go. So watch and enjoy the day today. That's a good one. And I didn't pull great teacher stone for you. So you're sitting in the great teacher of need. I need, well, I got to redo these stones. You need today. So, what is your need today? Not your want, but your need. Do you need to be creative today? Do you need silence today? Do you need what? And then pay attention. My need today is. And then do something that gets that need fulfilled. So whether that need, like I said, it could be solitude, it could be animals, it could be whatever it is that you're needing today. Take a good hard look at it, and then grant yourself that need and take care of that. So you're in the right space to be able to do whatever you need today, not what society or what anything thinks you should have. You're sitting in that beautiful energy of transformation. So I love that. Good morning, Miss Debbie. How are you today? You're most welcome, Kim. So Debbie, you are sitting in 5, 10, and 1 is 11, and 11 is the stars. It's interesting, we think of the stars at nighttime, right? We don't think of the stars during the day. I got an app. I got an app, and I put it on my iPad. And this app is Star Constellations. And what shocked me one day, and it's not like I don't know the stars aren't there, but I was outside trying to make sure this thing was working, and it was showing me right above where I was what stars were there. And I'm thinking, stars, it's daytime. And I'm going, well, of course, Karen, they're shining all the time. We just don't see them. And it's the same thing. We shine all the time. We send out our energy all the time, whether people see it or not. It's always there. We're always receiving. But know that you're also receiving that energetic around you. So I do suggest it, that I love this one. It's a free app, and so what it is, I put my iPad up and I see what constellation I'm sitting under in the day, and it really fulfills me. I just love it. But it reminds us that we are always that beacon. We are always that star, that energetic, and people will come to us, and we are attracted to others too for a reason, because our energies are pulled together. And that's all part of that beautiful star. You're also sitting in number 6, which is, I think that's sex. Whoop, yep, is the sex. And so we're sitting in sex. But sex doesn't necessarily mean having sex. Sex is the sexual energy, the sexual being that we are. We are sexual beings. And allow yourself to either sit in that feminine energy or the masculine energy, whichever you want. We hold both within our bodies, but find the balance today. But if you want to feel a little more flamboyant, a little more flirty today, maybe put on some makeup or put on some bright colors, or do something different with your hair. Jazz yourself up. Be that peacock today, where you're gonna just fan your feathers out, and you're just gonna just celebrate you, celebrate the fun part of you, and just get out there and shine today. You're also sitting in celebration of who you are, celebration of dancing in the air, dancing in the water. If it gets out, I think it's supposed to rain this evening, but it's supposed to rain tomorrow. Get out and dance in the rain. The next time it rains outside, allow yourself the freedom to get out there and just dance in it, and just enjoy that beautiful nature that we have all around us, and soak it up, because it's the only day today that you're going to get to do that. So, and you're sitting in, I don't know if I did the great teacher with you. I keep forgetting. So we'll do another great teacher. And you're sitting in confrontation. So, and that confrontation that sits in the center of the medicine wheel, and it is a big lesson because we think of confrontation, or at least I did a while ago. I used to think of confrontation as in a bad thing. I had to argue with someone, or I had to be a bitch, or I had to get something really hard lesson back. But this confrontation, it means speaking your truth. So yourself to speak your truth, and then you get to choose how much force do you want behind that. Do I want to come out like whoa, like a big grizzly bear today, or do I want to speak my truth in neutrality? If you can learn to speak your truth in neutrality, people will hear you more. So then you take that deep breath, you drop yourself down to Mother Earth, and you just say what it is that you need to say to speak your truth, so that you can be who you are inside. And remember, you're sitting in the star energy today. So your beacon, you're strong, you're really, really strong, you're energetic today. People will pick it up. Allow your voice to become that beautiful sound that allows everything to come out today. So that's where you're sitting. Love it. So I did Louisa here. Most welcome, Louisa. And now we're sitting in Mary. Good morning, Mary. I haven't seen you for a few days on here. And welcome back. You're sitting in number 2 today, which is the earth, Mother Earth herself, and sitting in that beautiful energy of Mother Earth. Now, Mother Earth has a song vibration. And as she sits in that deep, I feel it really deep inside when I'm standing on her. Try to get out into Mother Earth today. Either get your hands in the soil, get your feet in the soil, but allow Mother Earth to really talk to you today. Smell the grass. Just take a big handful of grass and smell it. Get yourself connected down into Mother Earth today. It's also reflection on your life, reflection on where you have been, where you're going, what you want to do. Talk to Mother Earth about it. Together, you're going to work it out. And you're sitting in patience today. So have some patience for yourself. Have some patience for just the process. I know what happens is we get so eager to get from point A to point B that we forget the trip along the way, that we're looking at the start point and the end point, but we're not enjoying the journey. And this is asking you to slow down, enjoy the journey, enjoy this life, enjoy every moment today, moment by moment by moment. You don't have to take a look at the big picture. Slow down and pay attention to what's going on today, and listen to Mother Earth. She's got messages for you. You're also sitting in I swear, you're sitting in patience today. Have patience today. So if you're sitting in patience in the great teacher, and you're sitting in patience with this beautiful card, it's really telling you maybe people are going to be pushing your buttons a bit today. So have patience with others, but have patience with yourself, and cut yourself some slack. So when you notice everybody and everything kind of being a little today, kind of grabbing at you and going, oh my gosh, I just want to just done with, just remember, when I'm sitting in that teacher today, thank the lesson. I hear it, I understand it, thank you. And then move on and allow yourself to slow right down, moment by moment by moment, because the big picture could drive you nuts. And just allow that patience of yourself and of others today. It's a big one. Woo! So, hi, Kim. Ooh, I have that app too. Oh, okay. Thank you. I absolutely love it. And get out there and really enjoy it. It's fun. I haven't turned it on for a while, so it's kind of a reminder to me to get out there and actually do that today too. So thank you for that. And I will be doing that as well. So Barbara, good morning, Barbara. And good morning, beautiful people. Barbara, I believe you're a first timer here. Or at least I don't recognize the name. So welcome. You are sitting in 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is the cycles of natural law. And what are the cycles of natural law? The cycles of natural law are going from young to old. It's the season changing. It's the harvest of the fall that gets ready for winter. We're getting ready now for kids to go back to school. Summer is ending, and everything is kind of doing that shift again, and allow your body to do that shift as well. We have a natural cycle within ourselves. Some people come out in wintertime. Some people hibernate in wintertime. I'm a hibernator. But what about you? What happens to you as nature changes, as the seasons change? How do you change with it? And notice that I know here in Alberta, and I used to think it was everywhere, and it's not, but here in Alberta, the days get lighter or darker. Throughout, we get longer periods of darkness, and in the summertime, we get longer periods of sunlight, and it's quite drastic in our two switches. And I'm noticing every morning it gets a little bit darker, a little bit darker, a little bit darker. And so we're starting that process. And as I'm doing that, I'm starting to get the urge to nest. So I'm, oh my gosh, I got to clean my home. I got to get everything ready. As opposed to spring cleaning, I'm getting fall cleaning so that I can make my nest where I want it. And so pay attention to that inner cycle that you're going through, because your body's trying to relate that to you and talk to you about all of that. It's quite interesting. You're also sitting a little bit in loneliness. You're sitting in the great teacher of loneliness. And loneliness is different than being alone. Loneliness is that inner longing for, I'm missing something in my life. I'm longing for something, and I feel totally alone at times. And Barbara, if you're sitting in this loneliness, allow it to acknowledge it, but then know that I can choose to get out of it. And how do you choose to get out of it? Is just by just I want to be, and whatever it is that you're looking for, and allow the loneliness, just feel it, acknowledge it, and then let it go. Give it back to Mother Earth. That Mother Earth, she'll take it, she'll give it back. And because you're sitting in the cycles of natural law, as you feel the loneliness, grab it out and say, okay, Mother Earth, in the cycle of natural law, I get that I had to go inside. I had to become that quiet space inside, and I'm ready to acknowledge it, but now I'm ready to let it go so that I can then open up space so that I can be receiving love, and receiving love from the inside so that you can get it from the outside. It all works together, and you're also sitting in beyond illusion. Nobody's playing a trick on you. Nothing's happening that you don't know. You already have the answers inside, and you might be looking for validation on the outside. I need someone else to confirm with me that what I'm feeling is true, and just back off a little bit on that and trust your own intuition, that own instinctive power, because we have that, and just allow that to be today, and get out there and talk to Mother Earth. But know that you are going through that cycle, and you're just in the process of moving from one cycle into the other cycle. It's all okay. You're just in that natural flow. So that's where you're sitting in today. I hope that helps you. And Mary Ann, so now I'm coming down to Elif, and I always have a hard time with your name, and I'm sorry about that. And here we go. You have the circle with the E. And so you're sitting in the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you're sitting in 9, which is moon, movement, and energy. And very similar to the cycles of natural law, but the moon energy, that ebb and the flow within us. I'm not one that's affected by the moon. I very rarely get myself all, like, I know sometimes when there's a new harvest moon coming out, or a blue moon or full moon, people act different because their energy feels different inside. I thankfully don't get affected by that. But if you're one of the people that do, try to get a moon chart and put because I'm literally seeing a moon chart on your fridge. So get a moon chart, print it off, and put it on your fridge, and then follow the moon's cycles are, because that might be affecting how you're reacting today. But it's really calling strongly to do that. So I would just literally print it off and find out what the moon cycles are and what we're sitting in, so that you are aware of why your body's responding certain ways. Because I have a feeling that's important, or I wouldn't be seeing it. And you're sitting in I'm seeking answers, but I'm seeking inside. Gee, I just looking for the right thing. I've tried this and I'm trying that and I'm trying something else and I'm looking for the magic pill, if you will. And it's all inside you. You have all the answers inside you. And just know that, just keep looking. You'll find the right teacher. The teacher will come, the right energy will come. And I know that you're just kind of, I want the answers, but inside, if you can trust you have the answers, it's going to flow way easier. And that's all with that moon movement and energy. That's that internal knowing. And you're also sitting a little bit in sorrow today. I'm a little bit sad about things, and things didn't quite turn out the way I had planned, and things didn't happen the way what I had fantasized they would have been. And it's okay to allow yourself the grief of that. And I'm a little bit depressed lately. Yes, it's showing that you're turning in, and you're seeking love and friendship and all those things, but it's internal. That is something, it's an inside job, hon. And so job, we're just going to hug ourselves, and we're just going to hug ourselves and put some really nice music on and dance to yourself and allow yourself that flow, because that higher energy. Allow yourself to smile. If you smile even though you're feeling down, and you allow yourself to smile, what that does, it changes the muscles in your face, which actually changes the chemistry in your mind, and changes the chemistry. So do that. Spend some time laughing, and that is the weirdest thing to do. Just get out there and laugh. And just the first thing I want you to do when you get out off of here, you're going to turn everything off and you're just going to laugh. And eventually it's going to start feeling like that. And your body's going to shift. The chemistry is going to shift. And you're going to start feeling good in that momentum of that movement of moon movement and energy. And allow that to happen. Welcome. Wow, big one. Okay, Mr. Paul. Hello, grandmother. You're back home. I didn't back to PA. Okay. So well, welcome, welcome. And he has spent lots and lots of time in Disneyland, one of my favorite places to be. And so welcome back, Paul. You are in 5, 10, 15 today. Ooh, it's a heavy day. The collective consciousness of all humans. And it might feel, because you've been away, now that it could feel like you're walking into a density. I'm walking into almost like a box. I feel the energy just kind of pulling in on you. And you could be going, I'm not exactly happy right now. I've got all this stuff is coming at me, and life is happening. And it can feel a little heavy today, that energetic of. And you're also sitting in 15, which for, it's like that kaleidoscope. So if you were to think of a kaleidoscope, I don't know if most people even know what it is, but a kaleidoscope is, as a kid, we used to get these long tubes and you turn it, and then these little plastic pieces would move around and it would look different. And if you even Google kaleidoscope and put one on your computer and watch it form, just put some really nice music and just get into the kaleidoscope and allow that energy to flow of that, of the movement of everything, and allow all that density to just kind of flick away, because you're really in some dense energy today. And you're also sitting in, you're not, so this is a good one here. So your great teacher is the spirit. So you're sitting in spirits. That's the ancestors too. And they're really going to hold you today, because you're going to need extra support. Whatever's happening in your life at the moment, this density is going to come in. And remember, just to visualize that little kaleidoscope thingy, and know that the ancestors are holding you today. You're not by yourself. You're walking with them, because it could get a little overwhelming, and you could feel literally like it's not comfortable in your skin at the moment. And just allow it to go. I get it. I get that I'm sitting in that energy today, and tomorrow I'll be in a different energy. So just allow that to happen. Ooh, that's a big one for you. Now I'm on to what what a lovely day. What a lovely day. It is a lovely day. And welcome, welcome. And I believe that you're new as well. May I have a reading? You absolutely can. You are sitting in number 4 today. And number 4 is the animals that sits in the north of the medicine wheel, but you're also sitting in, um it's not just the animals, you're sitting in that energy, you're getting other information. So you're sitting in the calm, but there's a little bit I want to run. I feel like I'm waiting for the shoe to drop. So I'm in that energy of calmness, but I'm waiting for the shoe to drop. And as soon as the shoe drops, I'm gonna scurry away. So you're a little bit tight and a little bit on edge. You're not really sitting in balance. You're a little tipped over, waiting for the escape route, if you will. And it's a little uncomfortable to sit in that energy. So deep breaths is the best thing that I would say for you. Take some and if you can do that several times, even 10, 20 times, that deep and if you can do that, you're going to reset that beautiful energy and sit in balance because you are in fight or flight mode. It's just right in there. And you're also sitting in raw power. Okay, that makes sense. So you're sitting in raw power, which is number 11 of the great teacher. And that is like, I got so much energy, I got so much power. And I'm going through an awakening. And I can feel it inside. It literally is building. Boom. So as you're feeling that energy, allow it to come out. Don't store it up inside. Because then when you start storing it up inside and not giving it any place to go, it's going to build up inside. So you just want, I'm giving it an escape. That's why that deep breath and the release in and the release out. That will allow that transformation to flow more naturally for you because it's big. Well, this stuff that's going through this change that you're going through, and you're sitting in comparison. There's no comparison. You were this one here. Well, that one there. You were this big solid rock. I'm here, and now all of a sudden I'm the bamboo. I'm able to see. I'm able to actually move with the wind. I'm able to adapt and change, and yet it's so strong. So you still have the strength of the thicker, but you also have the beauty and the delicacy of dancing in that new energy. And this is a big transformation for you. Whatever's going on in your internal self, it is huge. And so your body is through that big shift. And allow when I drool, it means I'm connected to spirit. So if you see drool spitting down my mouth, I'm not a rabid dog. So, but know that you are getting that big, huge transformation and allow it to happen. And wow, it's going to be an amazing transformation for you. You've almost come into a different being, that you literally are changing that much internally and externally. Here are people that haven't seen you for a while. They still are judging you and expecting you to be that tree as opposed to being the bamboo. And so they're expecting you to react and be a certain way. And when you aren't going to internally feel like being that anymore, people will have a tendency to try to put you back in that old box. So you might have a little resistance from others right now. Just trust yourself and know it's okay to allow yourself that energy to go. I'm releasing, I'm creating a new. And I actually simply tell people I'm not the person that you used to know. Get to know me now as to who I am, because I too went through that huge transformation. I've done probably about 4 of them in the last 10 years, and I just completed another cycle. So, and people do expect you to be where you were. So just allow yourself to be who you are and not where you were. I hope that helps you. And Dizzy Stitches. Hello. Hello, hello. I need to know what to release. Okay, try to give you some answers. We'll see what energy you're sitting in. Well, you're sitting in number 9. So number 9 is moon movement and energy. Someone else was in number 9 as well. And if people are asking, so here's number 9 here as well, and here's number 9. I have 3 complete sets that I have in my basket. I have a big, huge basket, and I've got 3 sets of the earth count. So that's why some people are getting the same ones. But you're also sitting in that moon movement and energy. You're sitting in that transformation, that shift. And I want to know what I'm trying to release. That's an internal job. And so the best way to describe that, then I want you to free flow write. So get a piece of paper to get you, put everything else out of your mind. Don't put any music on, sit in silence, get a piece of paper, and I want you to write it, not type it. Okay, because writing gives you more connection to spirit. Take some deep breaths and just start writing and ask, I am releasing, say, write it down. I am releasing, and then allow whatever happens to come. And when you first start doing it, you're not used to doing it. The first word that comes in your mind is what you're going to realize that you're going to write down. So you might write down pencil, window, all these things, and they won't make sense to you, but it was what came in my mind. Allow them to be, and give yourself 10 minutes of this silence of just writing. And eventually your brain will start weaving together what it is you are releasing, and because your brain knows before your body does. And then things are going to start forming, and maybe all these little things that I'm writing actually ended up being representing a big thing. Every person is so different. When I first started doing it, I would write down just whatever came in, and I don't know why I'm writing, but I am. I'm doing this, but I don't know why. And eventually it started making sense. So it's the free flow writing that gets you connected to spirit, gets you connected to self. And that really should help you quite a bit. You're also sitting in the creator. And that's exactly what I'm talking about, is allowing your brain to connect to the creator, to yourself, to that seed self that is sitting in that energy of, what do I want to release? And so literally I am releasing, and then whatever comes in your mind, 10 minutes, do that. And if you didn't get an answer today, do it again tomorrow and keep doing it. I think I did it every day for 60 days, and it really, really made a lot of big insights for me. So it wasn't just necessarily what was I releasing, but I just allowed my brain to say whatever I needed to say. And it started off being random words, then it started off being random sentences, and then it actually became a teaching or story within itself. And that was my direct connection with spirit. So allow that to happen. It's a wonderful transformation as well. So trust the process and just slow down. You got this, and don't have any expectations, no preconceived ideas. Just allow it to happen. Woo, that's a good one. Yeah. So anyway, I hope everyone has an awesome day. Again, don't forget I have online teaching. So my course starts in October. So if you're interested and you're enjoying these Earth Count teachings, and you really want to get a little bit more of a solid foundation on some more healing tools that you can use, healing paths that you can use, let me know. Just reach out to me and say, hey, you know what, I'm interested in your class. And I've got all kinds of classes. Like I said, it's starting in October. It's going to be online. So, and you'll get a series of videos, and you'll get a Zoom once every 3 weeks. We're going to meet together on Zoom, and then you're going to be on your own. You get a workbook, and you get videos, and you get all kinds of support system. You get put into a messenger group where everybody connects together. So it's a fun way to support yourself as you're going through, and it's to give you a really good foundation of healing, because that gets you, so you're not building on a house of cards that's going to collapse. This gives you that strong foundation, not only for yourself, but you can actually help other people with that as well. So I hope that helps you. Anyway, I hope you have an awesome day today. I got the hiccups. So I moved a lot of energy. That's usually what that means. And I hope you have an awesome day today, whatever you're doing. And I'm going to celebrate with Kim today, and get back to nature and do some personal stuff as well. So I hope you have a great day. This is Karen, Grandmother Dances in the Night Skies. Thanks for joining me today. And today's Friday, so I won't be back till Monday. So I'll see you Monday at 8:30. Bye-bye.